Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to make a little planner flip for January. So this is my work planner and also my catch-all planner, and I have been using this every single day, and it has helped me to be more productive at work and forget to do less things. Actually, I don't think I forgot to do anything during this month. So let's start at the beginning here. I have a couple of birthdays that I wrote down in this important dates page. Then here I just wrote when I was in a special building or a different building for my work, and also when I was traveling for work, which was this week here. And this is going to give me a very good overview of how many home office days I have already spent. So I have 25 home office days that I can spend throughout the year. And the other days I actually work from the office, or Monday and Friday actually I usually work from home. But these are extra days that I can use to work from home. So that's the overview. Then I tried for January to write down my mood and also my weather, the weather here in my city. However, I didn't finish this, and I have to do a better job at actually writing down my emotions and also the weather. But because I decided to use colors instead of numbers, this has proven to be very difficult because I don't walk around with all of my pens with me. So what I'm going to try to do this time is just to write numbers here, and then when I'm not with my pen, I can just write down the number, and then I will know which color it is related to, like I did here. But I didn't actually finish doing that. Okay, so next up I have my life areas in which I need to work on. So I needed to work on intellectual, especially because I didn't study a lot. And in terms of intellectual, I don't think I did anything. So study for public exam, I didn't start. Read one book per month. I actually did read one book in January, so that's a great start. But I didn't study French, so I have to do these two things that I didn't start. In terms of emotional, let's see what I wrote. Work out to relax. Yes, I'm doing that. Adjust expectations. I'm trying really hard to do that, because when you create an expectation for the other person and you don't communicate that, you're going to be frustrated, and the other person is also going to be frustrated. And this is related also to better communication, which I'm trying to do, but it's not always easy when the other person doesn't want to communicate with you. So this has been a challenge. And daily reflection is actually when I sit down to write in my daily memory keeping planner. But I haven't been doing that as much as I would like. I think out of the 31 days of January, I think I did for 22. So I skipped a couple of days. And anyway, so this is just an overview. Then here I have my goals for 2024. I put here be promoted or switch jobs, reach 1,000 subscribers in this channel, and create an exercise routine. Yes, I'm working on 2 of them. So reaching 1,000 subscribers and created an exercise routine. For January, I started my swimming lessons again. For February, I want to go back to the gym. Then, in terms of being promoted or switching jobs, I won a recognition at work, which was very nice because this gives me visibility and also a better chance to get promoted. I want to be promoted because I want to stay in my area, in my team, but I want a better pay because I have been doing, I think, a good work. So this is just a overview of the things I have to do to be promoted. So one of the ideas was to talk to the team member from an available position that I saw in the website. I didn't do that because honestly I just didn't want to. I don't want to switch jobs at the moment. I like my job. I just have a small problem that has to be solved, and I think right now it's trying to be solved. Then, in terms of reaching 1,000 subscribers, I put here post 2 shorts per week. I'm not doing that right now. 2 videos per week, I'm doing that. Comment on other planning videos, I'm also doing that. I am answering all the comments, and I didn't create a better profile picture, so maybe I have to work on that. And make sure to always prep the video description. Yes, I'm trying to do that as well. Sometimes I don't, but usually I do. Now let's move on to the January part. So this is the monthly. I already did a bit of reflecting on the goals I had for this month. So my priorities and the objectives for the month were to create a workout routine and also a study routine. I was able to create a workout one, but not a study one. So I need to work on that for next month. Then I had a couple of goals, which were posting 3 times per week on Instagram, 2 times per week on YouTube, and 3 times per week on TikTok. I did all of them. Plan every day, which I did. Workout 3 times a week. I did not. I think I'm doing 2 times a week. Knee exercises 5 times a week. I didn't do that. I did do a skincare routine for AM and PM. Didn't floss 3 times a week. I read a book. I didn't go to the beach one day. I washed my bike, and I did meal planning only on the last week of January, so I didn't count that. In terms of habit tracking, as you can see, I didn't track my habits, but that's fine. And then we get into the actual month. So this was a very productive month, and I really liked it. It was a great start to the year. So everything that has these stars here, or has this dot sticker in purple or blue, I don't know which color this is, I think it's purple, are the social events that I had throughout the month. So I think I have 22 days or 21 days of social events. Now, mind you, I'm not a very social person, but I do date my boyfriend, who is very social and who organizes a lot of game nights here in our house. So as you can see, I do have a couple of game nights here. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it's 4. So it's 4, and then the other ones are family-related events, like having lunch at their house or inviting them for a snack or something like that. So 22 days out of the month is a lot. It's good because then we are very social. In terms of tasks, I wrote down pay the engineering certificate tax, pay the car tax, pay the car insurance, and also order my new passport. I did 3 of them, didn't order my new passport. I have to do that. Then, in terms of tasks, these are for work, and I was able to do most of them. So I'm just going to grab my green mild liner, and I'm going to, actually I think I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to grab my pink mild liner, and I'm going to mark the ones I didn't finish. So first one I didn't finish was the procedure template, which is this one. This has to be commented by another person, so I'm just waiting for it. And I'm also going to use the purple just to mark the things that my part is done, but we're still waiting on. So the dissection report I'm waiting on. I didn't finish the handling revision. Again, this is something that is taking a lot of time, and this is for T1 and T3, so we have these as well. What else I didn't finish? Let me see. Calculation memo, I think, is not done. I actually have to check it because maybe the person that was supposed to check it already did it. The partial report, I'm still waiting on things to finish this, so I'm not going to mark it as finished. And all of the other things I was done with. So this was a great month in terms of tasks. So out of, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So out of 23 tasks, I didn't finish 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm waiting on 2. So this is a great result for January, at least for me. I really think I did a great job. And here on the back, I just wrote down why I didn't finish the tasks that I didn't finish. Okay, moving on, then here we have my food control. So here I write down all of the meals I had when I remember. As you can see, I forgot to do it a couple of days, so I don't have all of the information. I'm trying to eat better, so I'm trying to do some meal planning and also controlling what I eat during the day. But this has been hard. In terms of lunch, I have been doing really, really well. But in terms of dinner, I ate a lot of hamburger, pizzas, and such. So this is not the best thing I can do for myself. So in February, I'll try to do a little bit better. Then here we have a couple of lists. My intention with this was just to write down how many hours I spent on each one of these documents, but I ended up not doing it. Then we move on to the weeklies, and I thought I wouldn't use the weeklies as much in this planner because I do have dailies, but I actually did use them a lot, and I found a system that really works for me and makes the weekly very, very important. So basically what I do here is I put down all of the time dated events. So everything that is a meeting is here in pink. When I have some kind of timed workout, I put here as well, for example, my swimming lessons. And then I use the weekends to write down how many hours I spent on each activity for the different projects I am on, and also what I focused on during the week in terms of tasks. So this is great to have an overview of the week, and I also use it to put on top of the days how many hours I spent on each project. And this has helped me a lot because at the end of the week, I have to complete my electronic timesheet in which I have to put how many hours I spent on each project. So this has helped me a lot. And finally, I also do a bit of analyzing of how many meetings I had and how much time I spent on meetings in total during the week, just so I have an idea of if I'm having too many meetings or too few meetings. So that's great. And I did that for all of the weeks on January, and I think it worked really, really well. And at the end of the week, I come back to this page and I check out the meetings that I didn't have. So this is good as well to check how many meetings are being canceled and why they are being canceled. If too many meetings are being canceled, then we have a problem. And this is also great to have a look at how many social events I have per week. So for example, this week here, I think I had social events all days. I didn't put on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm going to update that. And then here I also put my work trip that I had. And one thing I was trying to do as well was to track a couple of habits here. But as you can see, I didn't use it as much as I thought I was going to use. So I think I'll try to do it a little better for February. Let's see if I'm able to do that. Anyway, this was a very, very good system, and I think I'm going to use it for the following month as well. Now onto the dailies. The dailies honestly are the most important part of my planner. That's why I use this planner every single day. And it helps me a lot not only to see what I need to do every single day, but this way I don't waste time thinking and reflecting at the beginning of the day what I have to do and which tasks are priority. I already did that the day before or a couple of days before, so this takes a lot of anxiety out of the equation and it helps me a lot. And honestly, this is the only part that is really just functional. I don't care much about what it looks like, even though I try my best to make it look nice. But at the end of the day, it just has to be very functional. And one thing that I do a lot as well is I glue here the certification when I go to the office. So when I go to the office and I use my card to get in, I get this little paper here, which tells me at what hour I got into work and at what hour I left, which is great for keeping, for knowing how many extra hours I have and if I'm doing less than what I should have been doing. So this helps a lot, and I really like this system, and I'm just going to flip through it because I don't have much to talk about. Let's have a look at the last 2 days of the month. So the way I use this insert here is very basic. It's very straightforward. Here on top, I write if I am at the office or home office or at another building for my work. Then on the top here, I write the time that I got into work and the time that I left. I also write down all the social media content that I'm going to post for the day. Then here on top, I write my work tasks, and on the bottom, I write the tasks related to my personal life. So for example, anything to do with social media and also to do with my house. Then on the left side here, where we have the hours, I just write down everything that I do during the day. So at the beginning of the week, I put down all the stickers for the meetings that I have during this week. And during the day itself, I go ahead and I write down what I'm doing at each time. This way I know exactly what I did every single day. So if someone asks me, why didn't you do this? I can go ahead and show them, look, this day I actually worked on this, but something else came up and I had to prioritize it. So I wasn't able to finish the tasks. So this is great not only for you to show that you have been working, but also for you to look at after. So let's say that in 10 years you come back to this planner and you want to see what you were doing during a specific time of the year. So this is great for memory keeping as well, not only planning. Anyway, I think that's all for the month. At the back here I have a couple of extra pages that I'm not going to use. And yeah, that's all for January. I really liked this month. I really enjoyed this planning system, and I think it worked very, very well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna grab my other planner and I'm going to put January into that planner because I need space for the next month. So I have these two additional planners here that hold the rest of the year. I'm just going to go ahead and grab January. I don't think I need this anymore because for next month, I think I already passed all of the activities that I didn't finish. So let's have a look. Procedure template is there. The dissection report is also there. The handling revision is there. The calculation memos here. And the partial reports are here. So yeah, we're done with that. Just going to grab all of that and we're going to remove it. And this is a great planner because you can build it the way you think it's going to work better for you. There you go. So we're done with January. Let's go ahead and grab this planner and we're going to put it here. So this one I think is for the, this is for the dailies, but I think I'm going to put the whole month here. Or am I going to put on the other one? No, I think I'm going to put on this one. So let's go ahead. And the last thing I'm going to add here is just this list. There you go. And now this planner is really, really full. This is really, really full. Look at that. So going to go ahead and grab these months here. Where is March? Oh, it's here. So here we have March. Let's see what I have here for March. Okay, I have the monthly here. So I'm going to skip the monthly on this one. And I'm going to grab all the other pages. Whoops, I think I grabbed a lot. Don't need all of that. And then we're going to add March to this planner. Okay, there you go. So now we have only February right here with the weeks and the dailies. Then we have March with the monthly, the budget, the weeklies, and the dailies. And I don't think I'll be using these page at the end. So I'm just going to grab that and remove it, and I'm going to do the same for February. There you go. So these 3 additional pages are going to go right into this planner. There you go. Perfect. Now we're done with the flip through and also with propping for the next months. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.